Single sign-on, SSO, is a cybersecurity authentication mechanism that enables users to access various applications or systems using a single set of credentials. Rather than managing and remembering numerous usernames and passwords, SSO empowers users to navigate seamlessly across platforms without the need for repetitive authentication. How SSO works. At its core, SSO operates through the exchange of trust tokens among three key entities. User, the individual seeking access to applications or services. Service provider, SP, the platform or application the user intends to access. Identity provider, IDP, the entity responsible for authenticating the user's identity. Here's a simplified breakdown of the SSO process. 1. User access request. The user initiates an access request to a specific service or application. 2. SSO token request. If the user isn't authenticated, the SP redirects the user to the IDP. 3. Authentication. The user logs in using their SSO credentials at the IDP. 4. Token issuance. Upon successful authentication, the IDP issues a token, assertion, to the user. 5. Token validation. The user presents the token to the SP, which verifies its authenticity with the IDP. 6. Access granted. With the token validated, the SP grants the user access to the requested service or application. Advantages of single sign-on. Implementing SSO offers a multitude of benefits for both users and organizations. Enhanced user experience. SSO simplifies the login process, eliminating the need to remember multiple passwords and reducing login fatigue. Users enjoy a frictionless experience as they seamlessly transition between applications without the hassle of repeated authentication. Improved security. By centralizing authentication processes, SSO strengthens security measures. Users are less likely to resort to weak passwords or reuse credentials across different platforms, mitigating the risk of security breaches. Additionally, SSO facilitates the enforcement of robust authentication policies, such as multi-factor authentication, MFA, further fortifying defenses against unauthorized access. Increased productivity. With streamlined access to various applications, users can focus on their tasks without interruptions caused by frequent login prompts. This translates to enhanced productivity across the organization, as employees spend less time grappling with authentication issues. Simplified IT management. SSO simplifies administrative tasks for IT teams by centralizing user authentication and access control. IT administrators can efficiently manage user identities, permissions, and access levels from a single point of control, reducing the complexity of identity management processes. Challenges and considerations. While SSO offers numerous advantages, it's essential to address potential challenges and considerations. Single point of failure. SSO introduces a single point of failure, where a breach in the authentication system could compromise access to multiple applications. Organizations must implement robust security measures, such as encryption and regular security audits, to mitigate this risk. Compatibility issues. Integrating SSO with existing applications and systems can pose compatibility challenges. Organizations may encounter issues with legacy systems that lack support for modern authentication protocols. Thorough testing and compatibility checks are crucial to ensure seamless integration. User privacy concerns. Centralizing user authentication data raises privacy concerns, as sensitive information may be vulnerable to unauthorized access or misuse. Organizations must prioritize data privacy and compliance with relevant regulations, such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, and the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA. Best practices for SSO implementation. To maximize the benefits of SSO while addressing potential challenges, organizations should adhere to best practices. Conduct a comprehensive risk assessment. Before implementing SSO, conduct a thorough risk assessment to identify potential security vulnerabilities and compliance requirements. Evaluate the impact of SSO on your organization's security posture and develop strategies to mitigate risks effectively. Choose a reliable identity provider. Select a reputable identity provider with a proven track record in cybersecurity and compliance. Consider factors such as authentication protocols supported, scalability, reliability, and adherence to industry standards and regulations. Implement multi-factor authentication, MFA. Enhance security measures by implementing multi-factor authentication, MFA, alongside SSO. MFA adds an extra layer of protection by requiring users to provide multiple forms of verification, such as passwords, biometric data, or one-time codes. Educate users on security best practices. Educate users on security best practices, such as creating strong passwords, avoiding password reuse, and recognizing phishing attempts. Foster a culture of security awareness within the organization to empower users to play an active role in safeguarding sensitive information. Monitor and audit access activity. Implement robust monitoring and auditing mechanisms to track user access activity and detect anomalous behavior. Regularly review access logs and conduct security audits to identify and address potential security threats proactively. Stay abreast of emerging threats and technologies. Stay informed about emerging cybersecurity threats and technologies to adapt your SSO implementation accordingly. Keep abreast of security best practices, industry standards, and regulatory requirements to maintain a secure and compliant authentication environment. Conclusion. Single sign-on, SSO, serves as a cornerstone of modern cybersecurity, offering a balance between enhanced user experience and strengthened security measures. By centralizing authentication processes and streamlining access to multiple applications, SSO empowers organizations to mitigate security risks, improve productivity, and simplify IT management. However, it's crucial for organizations to address potential challenges, adhere to best practices, and prioritize data privacy and compliance to maximize the benefits of SSO effectively. As organizations continue to embrace digital transformation, SSO will play an increasingly pivotal role in shaping the future of cybersecurity, ensuring seamless access to digital resources while safeguarding sensitive information from evolving threats.